In previous lecture, we have studied the working of inductive transducer. Yes, we have obviously studied that if this is a transducer, the winding is wounded like this on a transducer. If we measure the inductance over here, correct? And if this is a core inside the transducer, and if that core moves inward and outward, then inductance of this inductor changes. This is the working principle of inductive transducer. We have seen the strain gauge transducer also, which is based on resistance. So today we will study LVDT. LVDT is basically an inductive transducer, but how it works, we'll see that. LVDT is a linear variable differential transducer. Linear variable differential transducer. So in LVDT, generally one core is there, which is used to measure the displacement. How it measures the displacement, we'll see that. See, first of all, we'll see the construction. As you can see, this is the primary winding with the green part, whatever green part is there. Here the voltage is applied, AC voltage is applied. That may be 230 volt, that may be 100 volt, etc. So this voltage is applied over here. So this is primary winding. You must have studied the transformer. How transformer works? See, this is the transformer primary winding. Here the transformer secondary winding. Correct? When we apply voltage here, in this part we get the output voltage. So this is your transformer working. In this way, transformer. So generally in transformer, one primary winding is there and one secondary winding is there in transformer. But in LVDT, linear variable differential transducer, in LVDT, the two secondaries are there. Secondary number 1, secondary number 2. But these secondaries are connected like this. As you can see, for secondary winding, we are having terminal number 1, 2. For secondary winding number 2, we are having terminal number 1, 2. So the final output voltage is taken between first terminal of secondary 1 and first terminal of secondary 2. Here you can see. And the second terminal of both secondaries are connected together. You can see here. So the voltage, secondary output or differential voltage. Why it is called as a differential output? Because it is the difference between two voltages. For secondary number 1, one voltage will be there. For secondary number 2, another voltage is there. And output is difference between that two voltages. That's why it is called as differential output, and that's why the name is given differential transducer. So as you can see, this is primary winding at the center, and on both sides of primary, the blue color secondary winding is there. Correct? So when you apply voltage to primary winding, if the core is towards secondary number 1, if core is at secondary number 1, whatever current flows through primary, that current links with the secondary number 1. So output of secondary 1 will be greater. If the displacement takes place and when this rod moves towards secondary number 2, that internal rod, core you can say, when it moves to secondary number 2, then the primary current, जो करंट प्रायमरी मधून जातोय तो कोणासोबत लिंक होईल? सेकंडरी वाइंडिंग नंबर 2. दोन वाइंडिंग आहे, वाइंडिंग नंबर 1, वाइंडिंग नंबर 2. सेकंडरीचे दोन वाइंडिंग आहे. म्हणजे तो जो कोर आहे तो ज्याच्या जवळ असेल त्याचं व्होल्टेज जास्त. सो इफ this soft iron core, this displacement takes place in to and fro direction, means in this direction also and in this direction also. If the direction is towards S1, then this flux is linking towards this part, secondary number 1. So obviously this voltage E0 will be positive because ES1 minus ES2 is your E0. मग ES1 greater असलं म्हणजे output voltage positive. If the core is moving towards second number 2, then the flux or you can say current is linking with secondary number 2. So this secondary voltage is greater. So you can say the output voltage will be negative. Why negative? Because secondary 2 is greater, na, ES1 minus ES2. So it depends upon the core position. If core is towards S1 voltage will be greater. If core is towards S2, the secondary voltage number 2 is greater. So how it works? It is very simple. How it works? It is very simple. Means you are giving the displacement. You can say you can apply the pressure also. When you apply pressure, as pressure will increase, core will move towards this side. When you release the pressure, then the core will move towards the S1 side. So you can say you can measure displacement, you can measure force, you can measure pressure by using this LVDT. So it is called as linear variable. Why it is called as linear variable? Because if this is the core position and this will be the output voltage, so as the core moves in this direction, the voltage also increases in linear manner in both direction, in this direction also and in this direction also. So as you can see that up to this point in both direction, the change in output is linear with displacement. म्हणजे जसं displacement वाढत जाईल, linearly output voltage पण वाढत जाईल. So this graph is found to be linear. This graph, as you can see, up to this part and this part, graph is linear. That's why it is called as linear variable differential transducer. Why differential? Because output is difference between S1 and S2. Why it is linear? Because the graph of displacement versus voltage, जेवढं डिस्प्लेसमेंट होईल त्याच्या वर्सेस व्होल्टेजचा जो ग्राफ आहे तो लिनियर आहे. दॅट्स वाय इट इज कॉल्ड ॲज लिनियर व्हेरिएबल डिफरन्शियल ट्रान्सड्यूसर. Am I clear? Am I clear? Is everything audible? Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'm going to give you the graph also. So I'll remove it so that the notes will be pretty clear. Okay. So one more thing. Here also you can see the arm displacement. This is the core. If displacement is towards the left side, the flux will link with the secondary number 1. So this voltage will be more. If displacement is towards right side, then this flux will link with secondary number 2. So this voltage will be greater. ज्या बाजूला कोर मूव्ह होईल तसं व्होल्टेज तुम्हाला आउटपुटला मिळेल. Okay, but generally these two terminals are made common and voltage is taken between these two terminals, so that if core moves towards left side, the voltage will be positive. If core moves towards the right side, then voltage will be negative. So I hope it is clear. Okay, I can show you one video also.
today's session, we are going to learn, and it consists of insulating hollow cylinder made up of bakelite. It is used for measurement of displacement. It consists of insulating hollow cylinder made up of bakelite. On insulating cylinder, two windings are wound called as primary and secondary windings. The primary windings is wound at center of insulating cylinder, and on either side of primary winding, two secondary windings S1 and S2 having equal number of turns are wound. Here the direction of secondary windings S1 and S2 are exactly opposite to each other. Inside the insulating cylinder, magnetic core is placed, which is free to.
As you can see, the yellow core is moving in to and fro direction. As the displacement takes place, this yellow cylinder moves inward, outward. If this core is at secondary one position, secondary one voltage will be more. If this core is at this position here, then your secondary 2 voltage will be greater. So in this way it works.
When AC supply is given to primary winding of LVDT, it produces magnetic flux which completes its path to secondary windings S1. While completing the path, flux produced by primary windings of LVDT linked to number of conductors of secondary windings. Therefore, according to Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction, EMF is induced in secondary windings. When core is at center position of insulating cylinder, magnetic flux linking to coil S1 and S2 has same value. Therefore, EMF induced in coil S1 and S2 are also equal, so that the differential output measured between two secondary terminals is zero. Here, when core is moved towards left side, then flux linking to coil S1 will increase. At same time, flux linking to coil S2 decreases. Hence, EMF induced in coil S1 is greater than that of S2. As a result of which, output measured between secondary terminals is in phase with primary voltage. When core is moved towards the right side, then flux linking to coil S2 is more as compared to coil S1. That is, EMF induced in S2 is greater than EMF in S1. Hence, differential output measured between secondary terminals is out of phase with primary voltage. Thus, differential output measured between two secondary terminals of LVDT is directly proportional to displacement of magnetic core. In this way, we can measure displacement of iron core by linear variable differential transducer.
Writing's not that easy, but Grammarly can help. This sentence is grammatically correct.
So I will learn about it, how actually it works. Is it clear?
Yes,
How
sir.
So in this way, you can say the LVDT works.